The video you're watching right now was outlined and half-produced by an AI faster than it takes to make a coffee. In the next 25 minutes, I'll hand you the exact system creators use to publish faceless shorts at scale. No filming, no editing, no burnout. You'll get the fastest AI generator I've tested, the 5 niches actually printing money, and the linking system that turns views into customers. And stick around for the mistake in the back half of this video. It's why most channels get millions of views and make nothing. Let's go. Here's the painful truth. The old way of making shorts is broken. To publish one, short the traditional way you'd write the script, source or film footage, record a voiceover, cut a timeline, caption it frame by frame, then export, upload, title, and tag. That's 45 minutes to 2 hours per short. And here's the cruel part. The algorithm doesn't reward one perfect short. It rewards volume plus consistency. It wants reps, lots of them, over weeks. So creators hit a wall. Option A, burn out chasing volume by hand. Option B, slow down and watch the channel flatline. Both lose. That wall has a name, the bottleneck. And I need you to remember that word, because in a few minutes, I'm going to flip everything you think it means. Generative AI didn't just make editing faster, it collapsed that entire pipeline into a single prompt. Let me show you the tool leading that shift. This is vid.ai, and it does one thing exceptionally well. It turns an idea into a finished, faceless, short-form video, fast. Let me actually walk you through it, because the speed is the whole point. Watch. I type a single topic, 3 psychological tricks that make people trust you instantly. I hit generate, and here's what happens without me touching anything else. It writes the script. It picks visuals that match each line. It lays down an AI voiceover. It syncs animated captions. And it outputs a ready-to-post vertical video. That's generative storytelling, end-to-end, script, visuals, voice, and captions from one sentence. Here's the part the pros need to hear. Vid.ai isn't built for one video. It's built for a content engine. You queue a batch and it renders while you sleep. You stop choosing between quality and quantity. Beginners. This removes every technical barrier standing between you and your first upload. Professionals. This removes the ceiling on how much you can output. Same tool, 2 different unlocks. Everything comes out faceless and vertical native, perfect for shorts. And the same asset repurposes straight to TikTok and Reels. 1 prompt, 3 platforms. And you're not locked to one look. A horror channel and a luxury finance channel shouldn't feel the same. Vid.ai lets you match the visual style to the niche. Hold that thought, because it matters in about 90 seconds. Fast is great, but fast at making what? Point this rocket at the wrong content and you'll get views that never turn into money. So, let's talk about what to actually make. The number one reason AI shorts flop isn't the tool, it's that they look AI, they feel generic. So here's the realism formula that makes generated video feel intentional, cinematic, and human. Don't type a city at night, type like a director. Slow dolly, push down a rain-soaked Tokyo alley, neon reflections, shallow depth of field, moody cinematic lighting. Same tool, night and day output. Specificity is the realism. Real editing has rhythm. Cut visuals on the emphasis of the voiceover, not on a fixed interval. Vid.ai's captions already hit the beat. Match your B-roll changes to them, and it instantly feels edited by a human. Pick a voice that fits the niche and keep it consistent across every upload. Consistency of voice and music is what builds a channel identity instead of a pile of random clips. Nail those 3, and viewers stop scrolling past because it looks AI and start watching because it looks good. That's the foundation everything else sits on. Now that it looks right, let's point it at the formats that actually retain. Mindset shift. Vid.ai isn't a make-anything tool, it's a storytelling tool. So it wins wherever the story or the information is. The star, not a face. 5 formats it crushes, and why each one works. 1. Listicles. Top 5 facts about the ocean. Formulaic, repeatable, rewatchable. The AI nails the pacing because the structure never changes. 2. Scary and mystery stories. Curiosity gap built in. Vid.ai's voice plus visual pairing sells the atmosphere without you filming a frame. 3. Motivation and stoic philosophy. Quote-driven, visually simple, wildly shareable, and shares feed distribution. 4. AI news and tech explainers. Fast-moving topics where publishing today beats publishing perfect. A speed niche, tailor-made for batch generation. 5. Educational micro-lessons. Bite-sized facts and psychology people save and send. Saves and shares are the 2 signals that push a short hardest. See the pattern? Every winner is story or info-led, faceless, and repeatable. That's the sweet spot. Now let me show you which of these actually pay. I ranked 5 faceless niches by how well Vid.ai can basically run them and by how they monetize. Quick honesty note. I'm giving you relative earning potential, not guaranteed numbers, because RPM swings by season and audience. Niche 1, AI and tech news. Typically advertiser-friendly with strong ad rates and endless topics. Speed wins here, so batch generation is a cheat code. Niche 2, scary stories and unsolved mysteries. Elite retention and rewatch, fiercely loyal subscribers, built for Vid.ai's moody storytelling. Niche 3, motivation and stoicism. Huge evergreen audience, easy to sponsor and to sell your own products into. Niche 4, personal finance. Historically one of the highest ad rate categories on the platform. Fact-based, faceless, and stacked with affiliate and product angles. Niche 5, fun facts and educational. Broadest reach, most shareable. Your top-of-funnel growth engine that you then route to an offer. Here's the frame I want burned in. A traditional studio producing this volume could cost tens of thousands a year in editors and software. Vid.ai compresses that into one subscription. The gap between your input cost and your output potential, that's the entire opportunity. But niche selection is only half the game. Here's the trap that sinks most channels, the mistake I warned you about. Remember bottleneck? Here's the flip. Picture a creator with 4 million views last month and almost nothing in the bank. It happens constantly. Why? Because they thought the bottleneck was making videos. Vid.ai already solved that. The real bottleneck is distribution and monetization. Shorts pay pennies on their own, and a view that scrolls past never becomes a customer. So the mistake killing 90% of channels, treating shorts as the destination instead of the doorway. Shorts are the cheapest attention on the internet. Your only job is to route that attention somewhere it converts, and that's the system that closes the loop. This is the part that pays you, the shorts to pillar linking system. 4 levers, 1 closed loop. On every short, pin a comment linking straight to your pillar. 1 tap from the video they just watched. It beats link in bio every time, and that question drives comments that boost the short. YouTube lets you attach a long-form video directly to a short. Attach your pillar, clean thumbnail link right under the short. Free, native, high intent. In the final 3 to 5 seconds, burn a small, full video tag in the corner. You train the eye that there's more to watch, not just more to scroll. Ditch generic. Use a specific bridge. I break the full realism formula down step by step. Tap the pinned comment. Specificity lifts clicks. When they know exactly what they'll get, they tap. Every asset points inward to the pillar. The pillar points to the offer. Closed loop. No traffic escapes. The move that separates pros. Match each short's link to the chapter that pays off its promise. And the ninja detail, deep link to the exact timestamp, add in T equals 540s to the URL, so the viewer lands right on the payoff you promised. That relevance match keeps retention high the instant they arrive. Tool, niches, system, let's bring it home. 3 secrets. 1. Vid.ai collapses production into a prompt, so speed and scale stop being a trade-off. 2. Point it at a money niche. 3. The real bottleneck is distribution, so run the linking system and close the loop. Your move right now, head to vid.ai, link in the description and pinned comment, and generate your first 3 shorts today. Then build the funnel exactly like we mapped it. If this saved you months of trial and error, subscribe so the algorithm feeds you the next breakdown, and comment which niche you're starting with. I read every one. Want the exact prompts I use? Watch this next. I'll see you there.